Hey everybody, what is good? How you doing? This is your guy Tazzz with Tazzz in Philly. This is, excuse me, one of our reaction interviews. And what we do is, unfortunately, we're not actually doing the interview, but it's us reacting to an interview that was done with the special singer or band, what have you. We do our interviews a little bit different than our regular videos, reaction videos. Like we will pause this throughout because unlike a song, you can't really get immersed into it, because it's a little bit different. So it'll be broken up. And also we don't do an ask or pass on our interviews, reaction interviews. It's just straight up letting you know how we feel and getting to learn with you things about these artists. What I love is learning more about these singers and bands when they're away from the proverbial microphone, because it lets you into their lives a little bit more. And also you learn things that you may not have known. So this is Måneskin's interview. I think it said it's on Wired. And I haven't seen it yet. So really excited about that. Let us know in the comments your thoughts, or let us know really oh, I never knew that about them. Or let us know if you did know that about them, or let us know some stuff that they didn't mention if you want to share. So we appreciate that as well. So we represent music appreciation. We already subscribed to Måneskin's personal YouTube channel. And we always tell you to do the same. So this one is, an interview. So it's on Wired. I'm going to subscribe to it anyway, even though it's not actually Måneskin's YouTube channel, but it's the one that I'm reacting to. So they deserve some love as well. All right. So without further ado, let's hear what this is all about. Here we go.
Hey y'all, this is Måneskin.
And this is the Wired autocomplete interview.
Why was Måneskin censored?
Well,
They can't handle, we're too hot. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
First question, how to pronounce Måneskin correctly? No. Benny.
Måneskin.
Måneskin.
Yeah.
But no one's
But-
ever gonna pronounce it.
Yeah,
like
we
this.
don't even say it. So the new pronunciation, it's Måneskin.
Or MàNESKIN.
No, please.
No, main skin is cancelled.
What is Måneskin genre? We just do hot.
I love that already because Philly and I always try to learn and know how to pronounce an artist's name out of respect, but honestly, you forget sometimes. Like if you say it slowly, but when we start talking, because we don't talk scripted, 99% of what we say is off the dome. So it's hard to remember sometimes the pronunciation, since that's not normally how we would pronounce it. So if we say it wrong, it's never out of disrespect. But I'm glad that the band realizes. So a lot of people obviously say it wrong, so they're just fine. Like they know who you mean. As long as you know who you're talking about, I think that's the main thing, because it's really hard to remember different languages and how to pronounce and so forth. So glad they said that. Let's keep it going.
Music, yeah.
Hot music.
Horny rock.
Who is the leader of Måneskin?
It's our singer.
So their genre is horny rock. I love that. I do love their style. Is very sexual at times, or is very just eccentric, and I love that. I love that they're different and unique in a great way. And they're not like monotone. no pun on words of the mono. But I love that they're really like out there, and they have these what's that phrase that I want to say? They have that unbridled approach on music, like that you can't cage them in, basically. So I like that about them. All right, let's keep it moving.
Frontman, sexy Damiano.
It's the four of us.
What word Måneskin?
Concert. Less is more.
Yes.
Less is more. Wise man once said. What is Måneskin best song?
I don't know, I would say For Your Love.
For me, I'd say I'm easy, but I want to be your slave.
Probably Torna a Casa. Is Måneskin
The money. Yes, we are.
Of course, yes. We sold our souls to the devil. That's why our skin is so good.
Okay, so
Okay.
what best does
That's just funny they said that part. We sold our soul to the devil. So as you know, my name is Tazzz. That's not my real name, but that's the name I've had since I was a kid. Because, like the Looney Tunes Tasmanian Devil, like, you know, I would be angry sometimes, especially on Mondays. When I was a kid growing up, hated Mondays, getting up for school. I would sometimes growl. And then that's where I got the nickname Tazzz. So, and even to this day, I hate Mondays. I may not growl or whatever, and I hate other days sometimes. You just never know. Like, you know, we all have bad days. So when I have a bad day, I usually like to just stay to myself. But if somebody pisses me off, like, you know, I may growl. So that's how I got the nickname. But Tazzz is short for Tasmanian Devil, is where I was trying to get to. So that made me think of that. So yay, we kind of have something in common. Let's keep it moving.
Was Victoria De Angelis? Play!
A Danelectro Longhorn with a custom star in the middle.
Victoria De Angelis. Arctic Monkeys.
No, it's like
This is on
favorite band.
point. Obsessed. Yes.
Does Victoria De Angelis have emetophobia?
Yeah, unfortunately, I have really, really bad, and it's the fear of vomiting. But now I'm handling it better.
Yeah, that's true.
we can talk about it.
But still, no one can vomit in front of.
Interesting. There's phobias, it seems, for almost everything. Like, I don't have a fear of it, but nobody wants to see anybody do it. Like, ugh, you know, it's funny. Like, it's not funny, but I could see blood and stuff. Like, I love horror movies. I can eat spaghetti while I'm watching a horror movie as a gross part. Blood doesn't bother me, but like vomit, yeah, I wouldn't want to see it. I'm not afraid of it though. Or other excrements or things within us, I'm not really keen on. So, but I didn't know that there's actual phobia of it. Like, that's interesting. So, all right. See, I love this. I love interviews. You learn more about these wonderful musicians away from the microphone when they're singing. That is. Here we go.
For 20 seconds, but we can talk about it.
Exactly. That's
Because before, every time if someone was like, "Oh my god, I'm not sure," like, "No, please, fine." And every time I would find out after that they were vomiting, they're all good at hiding it from me when it happens.
That's what we do to take care of it.
Exactly.
See, we hide our sickness.
Victoria De Angelis. Street style.
Me and Thomas have a challenge between who is most stylish. So I think this shows that I am, of course, the most.
I don't know. I mean,
Let's see in your board.
Let's see my board, exactly. Whoa. Okay, man.
working. Okay, that's
Okay.
Damiano David.
How many tattoos does Damiano David have?
First of all, I want to thank everybody because you wrote Damiano David and not Damiano from MàNESKIN. For the second time in my life, I have a surname. This is a big step for me. How many tattoos do I have?
That's an interesting little nugget there. Like, you know, we all, I'm sure, take things for granted, or we don't know what a person's thinking until they say it. So it's nice to know that, you know, he appreciates hearing his full name. But if people obviously call him Damiano from MàNESKIN, you know, that, you know, not necessarily, I guess, may bother him, but he just may just be aware of it, keen to it. So, so I take that into like your own personal life. Like, do people call you like, oh, that's so-and-so, or, oh, is that the son of so-and-so? Like, maybe you don't want to be called the son of someone. You just want to be called who you are. So I just like that he had mentioned that. So that's something that I didn't know. Not that I might ever run into him in person, like, hi, Damiano David, you know, but it's good to know like what people are thinking and maybe things that may bother them a little bit, you know, and then try to kind of be mindful of that. So, yeah, again, I love things you learn from these interviews. Let's keep it moving.
I have no idea, but according to internet sources, they say like 31. More. I think I have more.
Oh, that's a big
Yeah,
number.
you have so many more.
I don't count it.
How did Damiano David?
I currently have 0 tattoos. Wanted to get one at a convention, but the guy was a jerk. He had somebody else end up tattooing them before me. Like, he told me to come back in like an hour, and I came back in an hour, and somebody was already sitting there. There's this giant convention where all the tattooist artists were at. So that put a bad taste in my mouth. I'm like, I'm not waiting another hour for you. You obviously didn't care about me. So I have 0 tattoos. So he has possibly 32 or something. So that's interesting. Can you guess what I want a tattoo of? Just guess. Come on, you can guess now. Put it in the comments. Get one guess. It's like, no.
David learned to sing.
I never did.
How to sing like Damiano David?
There's no chance. I'm sorry.
You're just going
No.
Oh, this
That's
so
the
real.
thing. When people do this to sound, I don't know, like rock or to try to sing like me, it's the worst shit that you can do. It sounds very bad. You look very ridiculous. Damiano David, aesthetic. So now who's the most stylish? So who's the most stylish? Even
but
less.
It's not style. It's just aesthetic.
Even less words to say. Like it's more than style. It's aesthetic. I don't know what to answer.
Yo, I just love their camaraderie. I just love how they just vibe well with each other. Especially, when you're in a band, you have to vibe well. Like, and I just love it. This just feels like them naturally. It doesn't feel like it's staged because they're on camera. Like it feels like that's their normal dynamic and everything. And that's really, really great. So I like to see that. Like they're ebb and flow. They know when to pause when someone else is talking, and they know when to laugh and giggle, and they answer the questions, but they still keep it cool and lighthearted. Like, like when Damiano said, like, nobody can sing like me. I just love that. I got a kick out of hearing that. So yeah, I'm really loving this. This is my first time watching an interview of Måneskin. So really, really cool. Let's keep it going.
Answer to this. I think Victoria's gonna answer to this later.
No words.
In front of the judge.
Okay. So now the most interesting part about the most mysterious
I'm a bit scared.
person in
I'm a
this
bit scared.
universe. Ethan Torchio. As a kid. How
You
were
want to
you as a
know
kid?
How I was as a kid?
Tell us.
It was actually crazy and now. Now I'm more normal. Now I learned how to, deal with people, how to live like a normal life.
Okay, next.
Iconic.
Ethan
Just
Torchio,
crazy.
drum
Drum solo.
solo.
Yes, please.
I'm not actually a good drummer, so I'm not capable
No, that's
to
not
do
true.
drum
Come
solo.
on.
Sorry about that, yeah.
That's
You
not
had
true.
a drum
That's not
solo.
true.
In the last tour, you had a drum solo.
I'm delusional.
This I also searched for because I watched the
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because there is this hot
So
video of you
Hernandez
doing
searched
the
for
drum solo at the Circus Maximum concert, and I watched.
Ethan Torchio.
Model.
Model.
Well, obviously.
Obviously.
Supermodel.
Come on, like.
Look
Right?
at him.
No?
He's so nice.
Yeah, it goes without saying.
Ethan Torchio, funny
Funny
moment.
moments, I'm not a fun person.
No, but there are lots.
That's not true. No.
There are lots of
in our
funny
vlogs. In our vlogs,
Yeah,
there's a
there are
lot
lots
of
of funny
moments where
moments,
you're
yeah.
like
Iconic
goofy as
moments.
fuck, or you say like shit that doesn't make sense, and everybody loves you for it. To my boyfriend, Thomas Raggi. Is Thomas Raggi a good guitarist?
The best.
I think, yeah. I mean, not like a great guitarist, but I think that I can play.
Top 5 right-handed guitarist in the world. Thomas Raggi.
The loneliest.
Are you the loneliest?
Do you feel lonely?
A little bit,
You never told us
especially in the
about
last
it.
period. No, I'm joking, of course. Like, we are gonna play that song live. It's one of my favorite ones too. So I think that it's really great. And yeah, I really love the Loneliest for sure.
I have to admit.
Oh, this is hard, bro.
I'm
Ooh.
scary, guys.
This one is spicy.
Thomas
This
Raggi.
one is spicy.
Oh,
God.
bravo.
Okay, like
Go.
this. Because
Oh,
I mean, because it was like a nickname that I had during the X Factor period. This nickname.
And it means like.
Oh, they're from X Factor. I don't know if anybody has said that in the comments. I don't know, but I mean, I like X Factor. I've seen many seasons of it. I haven't watched everyone, and then I think there's X Factors in different parts of the world, different ones. But I don't remember or recall that they're from X Factor. So that's cool to know. Wait a minute, actually, yeah, somebody did mention that in the comments. I'm sorry, so much in this brain. Yes, but okay. So he got the name Cobra from there, just like my nickname is Tazzz because I've had that since I was a kid. So another cool thing to know. Really loving this. Let's keep this moving.
Like,
means like-
yeah, the cobra snake.
Yeah,
but the
but
reality is
like-
because
I can-
he has a cobra somewhere, you know? You can guess.
You
can
guys
guess your
can
way.
guess why the cobra.
Thomas Raggi. Oh my god!
Personality type. Nobody thinks you're
personality type.
stylish, but they
No
like your
style,
personality.
see?
They like your
Personality.
personality. It's better. No?
You're a Capricorn. That's already
it's
enough.
even better for sure.
So,
Absolutely.
what's your personality type?
Maybe I'm funny. I would
Yes,
say.
I agree.
I'm good. I look great. I'm blonde.
You're blonde.
I play guitar. I'm cool, guys.
Okay, let's pour Måneskin. Where does Måneskin live?
We'll never tell you.
In Rome.
Because it's the best city in the world.
Exactly.
We still live in Rome because we genuinely think it's the best city in the world.
They've been trying to make us move many times.
Yeah, first,
Exactly, but
first
no.
they tried to have us move to Milan, and we were like, no way. And then they tried to make us move to LA, and we were like, no way. But now we're like, maybe 3 months a year. What Måneskin song are you?
Oh my god, nice. We have to take this
my
quiz.
goodness. This is a quiz.
Yeah, it's a quiz.
Okay, but like, which song do you think you are?
I think Zitti e Buoni.
I think Cool Kids, because I'm cool.
The loneliest, because I'm sad.
What are you?
I wanna be your slave.
Because he's a slut.
Because it's hard.
What are Måneskin concerts like?
Hot people moving.
Why was Måneskin censored? Good question.
Why was Måneskin censored?
Why? We ask ourselves
Did
the
we ask
same.
this
don't know, I
question
mean-
to the production? Why was Måneskin censored?
Well,
They
we
can't
like-
handle, we're too hot.
Yeah,
Okay, why are Måneskin so popular?
you made us.
You tell us.
Yeah, you tell us exactly.
Okay, last question. Why is Måneskin hated?
Hated.
Once again, we ask to you, why is Måneskin hated? Maybe it's the reason why we've got censored. So it's, a dog that
related.
bites his own tail.
I toss it.
3, 2,
Goodbye,
1.
thank you.
Eu sapevo.
That was our last board. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching it.
Really, really cool. As I said, I think I said at the beginning, like the cool thing about watching interviews of musicians is you learn a little bit more about them away from the microphone when they're singing. Everything there I didn't know, and it was great to know about them. It gets you more tapped into them as human beings, and it really helps to enforce if you like them more or less. Like there's people that I've watched in the past, some of their interviews, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that about them, and like it was something I didn't like, so it actually made me more likely to watch and hear their songs. So I'm happy, of course. This was the opposite. Like everything that they said was great answers. I love their banter and ebb and flow back and forth with each other, and that they took the time to answer our questions, because we want to know more about them, and they were very receptive. So I like them even more now because now I know how they are personality wise, not just how they are vocally or musically on the instruments. So yeah, really, really cool. Also, the cool thing about interviews is all of you fans, you may know every last song that they sing, but you may not have seen every last interview that they've done because you never know who's going to interview somebody, so this I like also because it's something where more people I feel will be in the comments like, oh, I never saw this before. And that's a cool thing in itself. So hope you like this reaction interview. Is one of the things that we do normally, and we normally have it on our Patreon page, but I'm giving this on our regular YouTube channel just so you can get a taste of other things that we do besides music reaction videos. So hopefully you like this, and we have other reaction interviews that we've already done of other artists on our Patreon page, so please check that out as well. So thank you so much for watching. As I said, there's no ass and pass on reaction interviews, but this is still Tazzz, and I want you to still take it easy and keep it breezy.